Hi, I'm Orion, and I'm going to show you why I use a double-edged razor, how I started, and what I do now, I guess, in terms of shaving. So you might be wondering why I'm tying my hair up like this. Simple reason, hair gets in the way quite a lot of the time, especially at the back as well, but also on top. So just tie it up so that I don't have to deal with it. There we go. I look very hot. I should probably also tie up the back. So I'm just tying up sort of the back of my hair so that it's just out of the way. I don't have to deal with it. Now obviously the easier way to deal with this would just be to chop it off, but I'm growing my hair out. I don't really know how long I want it, but yeah. So it looks like a mess right now, but it's fine. Just close the door. So first thing I'm gonna do is cleanse my face, which you'll have seen already in my my skincare video. So yeah, I'm just gonna cleanse my face like I usually do. Yeah. Wait for the water to get warm. Ooh. I don't know what time it is right now, so that's great. I just realised how good it is at like trying to focus on the close part of my face. Yep, I'm using the mirror. Just because it's... Oh, but yeah, that's too hot. Also, this is very cropped into my face so that you don't get to see my tits. Actually, I feel like I could zoom out just a little bit. There we go. I feel like that's better. Much better. Yeah, as you can see, the two horn strap. I feel like that could actually be quite the pro strap as I shave going forward. That's not bad. Anyway, I'll continue with trying to find the right water temperature for my face. And I'm just gonna wash my face with water. And I get one pump of my cleanser. This is the Aveeno Nourishing Oat Cleanser. Wow. I really am a beauty YouTuber now. Jesus fucking Christ. So one pump is plenty. Your dad might disagree, but here we go. So just emulsify that in my hands just a little bit, and then just rub it on, rub it in, massage it onto the face. Now the thing about this cleanser is that it doesn't foam up, which is very sad, but we ball, you know, we'll work with it. Do I love it? No, but I don't know if it's slightly cheaper or slightly more expensive than what I was using. The simple micellar facial gel wash stuff. I was using that for ages, but then they changed the formula and it became like not as satisfying to use. And this is even less satisfying. So now rinse it off. Wash your face even more. And I will put this back in my shower area where I have my cleanser usually. Anyway, so for those of you who don't already know, I actually shave using shaving soap, not a shaving cream, not a shaving gel. I use this stuff. This is Blue Amber shaving soap from The Personal Barber, manufactured by Fork Soap. And I basically almost used up this shaving soap. Yeah, all you can see is the white ring. All of that is the actual soap. That's just foam. The rest is actual shaving soap. So what I will do to like soften the soap up just a little bit, put a little bit of hot water in. Brilliant. And it softens up the soap a little, makes it, it hydrates it and makes it slightly easier to whip up. And whilst that's kind of soaking in warm water, I will use some pre-shave oil. I'm using some pre-shave from Bart's Balm. They're like it's like a one guy making this. This is a pre-shave oil. I've just scratched off some of the foil, but yeah, Bart's Balm. Been using this for a few months. It's alright. I haven't tried that many pre-shaves. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep my face a little bit moist. I hate that word. Hate moist. But I'm gonna take 3 pumps of this. 1, 2, 3. Cheeky little bit Spanish. God, I haven't done Duolingo in months. I'm just gonna massage it in to my sort of where I need to shave. It just kind of makes things a little bit slicker when I'm shaving. So now we get to whipping up the soap, and also I need to fill up my my sink with water. I'm not going to use too warm water or too hot water, but yeah, I'm just going to dump out some of the excess water that's in my little bowl. This is a bowl I use to basically whip up shaving soap or cream if needs be. Here's my shaving brush. I got it from the Body Shop. I have a fun little story. So I joked that one of the, because I'd ordered it online, and I joked about person who served me being like really nice and kind of good looking. Turns out he's a friend of a friend and he's taken. This was like months ago though, so it'd be fine. So now, like I always do, I'm gonna try and make sure that I maintain some of the foam in the soap. No, that's not happening. I'm just dumping out the water, keeping the soap behind, and yeah, you can tell it's not much coming out anymore. Sorry, there's not much soap anymore. So I'm just gonna whip it up a little bit until I feel like there's enough soap on the brush. And that's looking good, but I feel like I need to whip it up just a little bit more in my bowl. Make sure the bowl's dry. And yeah, let's whip it up even further. I might be wondering, you're going through all this effort, you could just buy a shaving gel or so. Well, that doesn't really work too well with double-edged razors. And yeah, I'm just continuing to whip it up. Gonna scrape some on the side so that I can whip that up even more. And honestly, this looks pretty decent. It looks still quite wet. Actually, you know what, that looks fine. So I'm just going to also put it on my face. Now this, often your lather should be warm, I think, but this is quite cool. Which I don't really mind. I'm not bothered. I'm very bothered, but I'm not bothered. So this is very much an old-fashioned way of shaving. A lot of it. The funny thing is I'm only 21. Right? But I'm doing all of this. It's one of the more masculine things I do on a regular basis. Yeah, so my razor, it is a double-edged razor, as you might have seen in a previous video. Why do I use it? Why do I use it when much better, multi-bladed razors exist? And I'll tell you. Just sheer shave quality and sort of the experience. With this razor I can adjust it. So I can make it sort of a closer or not as close a shave if you just and yeah, it's based on a very old design, this specific razor. I think this design's basically been used since the 1960s, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, why do I use it? Yeah, the shaving experience is just better. Now I'm not really as scared of using it as I used to. When I was starting out, I was using this razor from King C Gillette. I can't quite get it. Okay. I was using the King C Gillette double-edged safety razor because it was in Boots. It was relatively cheap. I thought, you know what, let's try it, in the words of Danielle Walsh. And you know what, it was decent. And the thing about double-edged razors is they're a lot less waste. Now you might be realising I'm not really speaking while shaving. That's because I don't want to fucking shave myself. Because it's a lot easier to do that kind of thing. So, yeah. On this pass I'm just going with the grain. Just because, first pass you kind of want to take a bulk off. I think I might just cut myself. No? Okay. We ball. I am rinsing this razor every few strokes, sort of every Every time I feel like it looks a little bit clogged, I will do that. But yeah, these razors are like very old-fashioned. But on the other hand, they're way less wasteful. Let's just say, right, the blades in this, they come in a little cardboard, like very little cardboard box, and yeah, there's very little waste that comes with them. And the blades themselves individually wrapped in like often wax paper. There can be different kinds of paper, but most of the ones that use sort of weird paper I often hate anyway. Because it's like, why use more packaging when you can use less? So we're on the... Yeah, I did cut myself there, fuck's sake. I'm just gonna let it bleed out, because it's fine. So I'm gonna switch the aggressiveness from 5 to a 2.5. If you can see there, the dial. It's on 2.5. So this will cut slightly less. But we kind of want that, because we're doing another pass, but sideways. I mean, yes, he is doing it sideways. So, ooh. Right, just throwing some water into my bowl and mix it up a little, because it feels like it's a little dry. And throw a little bit more in. I'm still getting used to using shaving soap as opposed to a shaving gel or cream. It's very much a process adjusting to things. You know, it does take quite some work. So why did I choose this razor when I was happy with that razor? Simply put, at times with the right blade and the right adjustment setting, the shaving is just second to none. I can get so closer than I could probably ever get than with like the Harry's razor that I was using previously. Which now I only use the Harry's razor for when I'm travelling. I actually need to get some more cartridges. I'm going to London very soon for a concert. Puppet. If any of you like Puppet, you're awesome. His music's basically like pop punk mixed with electronic music. And he's just a nice guy. You know, I feel like I've tweeted at him like a couple of times being really embarrassing when I've been like really struggling, and he's been calm about it. And I've really, you know, he's an artist that if he didn't exist, I probably wouldn't be here. I feel like art often gets so overlooked. Like the people involved in making art often get so overlooked. Yes, I'm talking about the SAG-AFTRA and AMPTP. Pay your fucking workers, goddammit. Admittedly, I'm doing this fairly late at night. I've had a couple of drinks, I can't lie. But yeah. Shaving with a double-edged razor at times, I do have to go a lot slower than I would with my normal razor. Well, a cartridge razor. Just simply because I don't want to fuck it up. And now I feel like I'm going to have to do a third pass. I'm gonna make sure my face is still a little bit wet. So I'm gonna need as much slickness as I can get. And now I feel like I really should just be spreading, but I'm dumb. And I really hate my skin. So I'm gonna change the dial all the way down to 1. I feel like I was about to say perkele and bljet at the same time, but I didn't. So I'm going against the grain now. This is where you might start to get a little bit nervous. I get a little bit nervous. I've already cut myself a couple of times during the shave. Sometimes even it amazes me how good this shaves. I can't remember when I replaced this blade, which probably means I should replace it. But still at times, it's so warm. I don't know what I was talking about. I completely lost where I was going. You know, this isn't the first time I've shaved on camera. It's not even the third. I think I've shaved a few times when I've like tried to make vlogs, but it just does not work. I feel like whenever I try to vlog it just ends badly, and I'm gonna add a little bit extra product. Because I feel like I need it. Normalize thinking about what you need. So I'm just gonna and yeah, the way that my Facial hair growth, it's very, very weird. Now I'm doing this very slowly. Because if I don't, I get a lot of irritation. I'm gonna go over it again. Just because I feel like I didn't quite cut enough hairs there. Yeah, I've got a lot of micro cuts there. Oh well, it happens. Luckily I've got a thing that very much stops it like in its tracks. So stings like a bitch like. But it stops the bleeding. I keep bleeding. Keep bleeding. I should stop trying to sing. This is like the second time in 2 videos that I've just randomly burst into song. So wow, I am all chefed up. This definitely means I should probably change out my blade. And also I've just realised, wow, I've been recording for half an hour. God damn it. So what I'm gonna do, because right, I'm gonna rinse out my razor. And now I'll replace this blade off camera after this. And now, because I'm cheap, I'm going to put the lather back into the soap tin, just so it kind of gets me started on the lather a little bit. And it allows me to keep the soap for slightly longer, which, I mean, I know I shouldn't really, because it's like, shaving soap isn't that expensive. I'm gonna just drop the whole thing in the sink. Shaving soap isn't that expensive, but I still want to be a little bit frugal and use all of it to the best of my ability. So I've just basically scraped the bowl with my shaving brush. Dropped it in the bloody sink again. Just try and drain as much of the water that I can. It's never going to be perfect, but you know what, I'll call that fine. Put plenty of the lather in there. Put that over there to dry. I'll rinse my shaving brush. I really need to figure out a way to properly clean it, because, I don't know, I've had it for, I want to say, at least over 6 months. And I'm also going to rinse out my shaving bowl. I really need to pee. I could just go in the shower to pee right now, but I don't feel like doing that. Actually, I'm gonna have to. Fuck it. I don't think I've ever pissed on camera. But I mean, it's in the shower, so really who cares? If you don't pee in the shower, I automatically, don't trust you. It's like a moment of vulnerability, the water comes down and you're like, shit, I need a piss right now. There we go, I've just had myself a delicious piss. Now I'm going to wash my hands, because I'm not a dirty pig. Oh, I dropped the soap. Yeah, I use mostly bar soap. I did have a bar of soap to wash my body and like wash my hair, but those are at my parents' house right now, and I think they actually kind of like using the shampoo bar and conditioner bar, which is fun. I think people should be obviously trying to find more sustainable alternatives for what they already have, but not stop using what you have until you've used them up. So I'm just going to rinse my face just to kind of close up pores, and now I'm going to put myself in a bit of pain, because rather than using normal aftershave, I don't have any aftershave balm at the minute, but I do have this. This is a block of alum. It's very cracked. This is going to fall apart at any moment. So you just wet this. Wet your face with cold water, and it very much stops all the bleeding. If you have cuts, it's very much going to sting, but here we go. I'm just going to rub it in circles. I don't need to do this, it just feels right to get it in the right places. Starting to sting a little bit, but it's not going to really hurt until I get to my chin and neck. Okay, that is getting a wee bit sore, and now I'm gonna really go in on the chin, and yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna continue rinsing it because I want it to keep like wet so that it's lubricated, and oh yeah. Oh, Hanneman's family. Family is no one that's behind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just rubbing it around. Again, I'm gonna continue putting water on it because I need it to continue to be sort of kind of lubricated against my skin. Otherwise it hurts even more. And there we go, we are done. My face is definitely stinging a little bit, but it is what it is. So thank you for watching whatever the hell this has turned into. I've been Orion, signing out, I guess. Drying my hands before I stop recording.